I have this really wonderful story about my grandmother who passed away not long ago, and I got to have this really beautiful moment with her. She was in a nursing home, and I had just gotten this text message. I was sitting in my car, and I just got a text message that one of my really good friends was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And as I was in my car, I just broke down crying, knowing that I was about to go see my grandmother, who was also in the last stages of dying. And I kind of pulled myself together after calling my mom, telling her what happened. Then I pulled myself together and I went and saw my grandma. When I got to her, she was struggling with dementia, so she was eating her dinner and just kind of sitting there, kind of out of it. I wasn't sure if she would recognize me or not. I didn't know if she would know who I was or if we would have a conversation, but it was good to just be in her presence, to just be there by her, talking with her. And I sat down and she was trying to eat her dinner, and I noticed that she had like this little thing of ice cream, and she didn't know where her spoon was, so she was eating it with her fingers. And I was able to pick up a spoon and help feed it to her, and I just started bawling. Because I knew this news about my friend who was still really young. I'm sitting here feeding my grandmother ice cream. And I'm just crying, and she looks at me and she said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "My friend's really sick. I think she's gonna die." And I just start crying, and she pulls me in, and I just lay my head on her chest, and she's just stroking my head, and she kisses the top of my head. And it was just this moment that I could cherish, as I know that this would be one of those last moments that my grandma could comfort me. And I hadn't had that in a while because I knew she was just kind of losing who she was. But at this moment, when I needed it most, she was my grandma, and she was there to love me. And it was just really beautiful. It's something that I will take with me for the rest of my life.